Hello and welcome to my channel, Butterfly Child Tarot, where we allow the inner child to light the way with the divine support, integration, empowerment, and wisdom that is brought by the divine parents within us, the divine masculine and feminine. We do not leave not one divine opportunity for advancement on the table, and that is my ethos for this channel, that is my ethos for life, and that is how I move. If you resonate with that, click that subscribe button, click that bell icon, because you're a part of this movement, you're a part of this tribe. And we're kind of all in this together. We're not kind of all in this together, we are all in this together. So, without further ado, this is the second episode of the Professor and the Protégé series. It's just such a beautiful way to understand where we're at in soul evolution and ascension. And I'm gonna keep rocking with it because I fucks with it and I love it, and it inspires me. So with that being said, let's see, because I definitely feel like this episode is going to be focused on the Protégé, similar to last episode, because I kind of feel like this feeling of like being brought to the principal's office or being brought to the dean. It just feels like there's a punishment happening here, or a self-punishment. Yeah, I just posted a video called the DIA, the Divine Intelligence Agency. Y'all need to watch that because it's the same energy here. I'm gonna keep pulling because I want to get some fresh perspective. So the way these tarot downloads work is I'm not going to pull too many cards. I'm not going to go ham like I do when I do some sign readings sometimes. And for future reference, I'm just going to do the sign readings when I feel like the sign needs a reading. I'm not going to hold myself to a schedule because it really doesn't, I want to flow. I'm seeing an image. You're being put in a simulation as the protege, as the student, to test your skills. They're saying, think X-Men. Think of that pod in X-Men, where you're being invited to sort of see how you would fare in a fight, in a battle. And in this battle, there is the enemy. And the enemy, it's the what you think is the goal is to defeat the enemy. When the true test here is whether or not you are still susceptible to the tricks and the movements that the enemy brings to you. Are you still susceptible? Are you still in a place where things can really start to go left? And the answer is no. Especially if you're receiving this reading, the answer is no. But if you look here, and the image that I was seeing was like the enemy's hanging over a cliff, and you're questioning yourself, like, is the goal here like to show compassion and to put my hand out and try to pull them up? Because guess what? The minute that they grab your hand, they're going to try and drag you down too. And you try to save someone that's in a panic and drowning. What's the best way to do it? Maybe that person is not... Maybe it's not for you to try to save them from their natural path, their natural own rock bottom, whatever that means for them. But you're walking away here with the coins, with the winnings, and you don't even see it. And you feel guilty about it. So this is the energy of feeling like you're being brought to the principal's office because you feel guilty. There's a part of you that feels guilty about things that you did in your past. Again, holding yourself responsible, protege. Judging yourself for not getting that straight A report card. Well, who's to say you didn't? What are you judging your scores by? Because there's a feeling of survivor's guilt here, protege. And the divine wants you to understand The professor is wanting you to understand your higher self, that it was always meant for you to release them. Because they cannot win, they cannot learn unless they've gone through the trials and tribulations similar to what you have gone through. And there's a lot of people, it's going to make you really sad, but there's a lot of people that are going to show you in this life right now. Or really the divine is going to show you. It's going to be made very clear. Everything that is dark is going to come to light. People's motives. I'm hearing a lot of people are going to be slipping. They're going to say things that they really mean. The energy is moving really, really fast for celebration. And this is causing you to be getting ready to exit. The energy is helping you move into this next chapter of your life. But there are some last cries for help. Not even cries for help. There are some last... It's almost like this energy wants to move past the fireworks, right? You know, everybody you're leaving behind are watching these fireworks and they're distracted by it. You're moving past it. You're moving past this graduation and moving forward, okay? Because there's almost an illusion that is wanting to get your protege stuck. There's a reason you're a protege and not the student. I'm gonna say that in every episode. There's a lot of evil eye out here, protege. Proteges. And you shine more than you know. For some of you, this is like quitting while you're ahead. Everybody else wants to keep playing their cards. Everybody else wants to keep betting here. I'm going to read it. An unwise choice. There's a better way that will make you happier. Avoid people who lack integrity or who have questionable motives. You see, he's laughing and he's looking back thinking that they're going to be celebrating with him. Because they live under the illusion that his win is their loss. I'm hearing work. A lot of you guys, this has to do with your work. A lot of you guys, you have been guided and it's hard for you to swallow because a lot of you guys have been on a path. Maybe you went to school, maybe you did a lot to get to where you are. And it's like you're being guided away from it. You're being guided in a whole new direction and that's fucking scaring you shitless. And that's where the quit while you're ahead energy comes in. Because you're realizing that those that operate in this energy, for you to be able to operate in this energy and hold your true self, is only going to bring moths to your flame. And we don't deal with moths here, we deal with butterflies. Because butterflies don't get eluded by false light. There's a timetable here for you, protege. You're in a simulation right now, not just the simulation of life in the Matrix, but you're in a simulation right now, meaning spirit is holding you in a place of high regard. They're watching you with popcorn, like, what is protege gonna do? What is protege gonna do? Because now that you're in a place of celebration, now that you feel this energy, now that you feel this high, some of you guys are going to be given an open window, an open door to leave. Let me read the Eight of Wands. Too much going on. Stress caused by positive opportunities. Unexpected events or rapid changes. The ability to multitask, business, travel. The Ten of Swords. The end of a situation that brings relief, sadness, or both. The opportunity for happiness. Weight off your shoulders. The end of an addiction. A melodramatic reaction. I heard pulling out before you... You're pulling out before you inseminate. The pull-out method. What? Thank you, Spirit. Some of you guys are being lulled into like a feeling of like staying in this, but being sold the illusion that it's going to be new, it's going to be different. But you're cutting your losses, you're cutting your winnings. You're saying, hey, I got this, I'm going. Let me drop a little coin for you, I'll drop a little coin for you, and you guys can follow the trail of coins, because these are not the only coins that I've won. The rest are hidden in my pocket. But you can follow the coins, and you can come on this journey too, but I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna be happy. And rather than turning back around to see you guys celebrating or assuming that you guys are gonna be celebrating me, you're cursing me. You're sending me evil eye. You're trying to get into my head, air. You're trying to get me to come back to the table so you can win what was meant for me. But what was meant for me will never be yours. Release. Endings that lead to new beginnings. The need to release situations or people that hold you back. Spiritual transformation. I mean, it's self-explanatory, you guys. But look, that's you, Protégé, and that's you as a professor. Divine feminine, divine masculine, inner child. You've gone on a long journey, and this is spirit. And spirit has given you this opportunity here and there's a time to act, there's a time for you to strike, there's a time for you to take a leap. There's a huge take a leap energy Pisces season, because the Pisces energy is going to want you to live in the emotion of fantasy. But there's an upgrade available to you. There's it's time for an upgrade, like an upgrade on your phone. An upgrade not just in spiritual energy and where you are in your consciousness, an upgrade in your life, pentacle energy, manifestations, new life. And the Protégé is being tested, because the Protégé doesn't think they deserve it. The Protégé is like, hey, listen, I failed a few times. I've struggled, I've stumbled. Why do I deserve this over these people that I love, that I care about, or these people that are seeming to want the same thing, but they're just a little lost? There must be some truth to the energy that they're bringing me. And there isn't. Only distortion. I feel like this is very much so an expansion even of the last reading, so I want to pull some other cards. Let's pull some pink cards and see what comes through. We got big dick energy, and you can back it up. We have twin flame. Exposed. All right. So for some of you guys, it's like you've built up this story and this narrative about this person, but perhaps the way you were meant to shape them is the effect that you have on them as you walk out the door. And not everything has to be about I'm leaving. Not everything has to be about this person's not good for you, walk away. The same way not everything has to be about they're your divine twin flame counterpart. It doesn't have to be black or white. Sometimes it's just about you allowing yourself to be led and allowing the chips to fall where they may. Exposed. We have an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. You want to bring everybody with you. But there's a need for you to be okay with flying higher, Protégé. That's the test. Because so much of your tests so far have been around developing your heart and compassion and strengthening your mind. Trusting yourself, knowing who you are. It's just been oscillating track of lessons. If that makes sense. Just oscillating lessons, coming in and out, developing you in different ways, getting you here. But what if the challenge is allowing yourself to shine? What if the challenge is simply not dimming your shine, not allowing your shine to be dimmed? What if the challenge is taking a leap, like I said? What if you're misunderstanding the assignment right now? Twin flame. Career, like I said, many of you guys, this has to do with your career and your life path. Box, you will receive a gift. I'm hearing spiritual gifts. I'm hearing opportunities. Dark man, dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. Family matters. A lot of you, this is so many different things, proteges. Temptation will test you. Because all that glitters isn't gold, we know this. And those that accept fool's gold are fools. And we are nothing of the kind, proteges. I heard it all comes in divine time, but when the divine time comes, are you going to be in your divine place? That's how you're being. This is not a multiple choice test, quiz. This is a field test. How will you fare? God bless you guys. Thank you for those of you guys that resonate with my readings. Please subscribe, click that bell icon. And if you're interested in a 20-minute video reading, that's $44, 20 to 30 minute. And that information is in the description box of this video. A 1-hour one-on-one is $111 if that interests you. All right. I'll see you guys in the next video. God bless.